Oh, hi, it's Dave here. I just want to show you a password protected PowerPoint. So I'm just going to go through this and I'll show you how to actually add an extra slide. So here I've got a video in here linked to YouTube. So that will just play some music. Alright, the next bit is I've got some information here about trigonometry. And then I've got a help sheet so the kids can click on that. That goes over to a help sheet which explains the process of that. The next bit is I've got a video which I've attached to the PowerPoint using a Padlet. So the kids click on that, and that will take them to the internet. And then they can play the video which goes through how to do the algebra behind trigonometry. And they've got other videos in there as well. So that's for the kids. To access. Right, so you get the idea, and then the next bit is I'll start the mission. So you set up this thing over here. So if the kids say no, you'll get a message from that saying, "Oh, don't be lazy, have a go, champ." When they click on yes, you got some information which allows them then to go to the next bit. Oh, beautiful. So when I click on that, I go to the next slide. So here you can put in some information. So obviously kids have to solve this problem. And then the next thing I do is I put in the answer. So if the answer is 20, that's what they're guessing. Oh, I got it wrong. So see help if you need, if you're not sure. Let's have a go at it again. I think that answer there is 33. Okay, so it says you should get the best viewing experience. Well done, Einstein. So then it takes you to the next puzzle. So I'll just click through so you can see the actual answers there. So this one here is 1257. So you can change the messages. So well done, Captain. Your ship is where's your ship is. Great work, Captain. Your ship is safe. All right. So then I go to the next bit. Alright, so over here, let's put in an answer that's incorrect. 4. Oh, bad luck, chump. Redo your calculations, try again. So if I put in there 3.7, then it goes through. Well done, you're a great surveyor, your 30th light works great. Alright, so, and continue on. Now I want to show you how to put in another button in here. So here's my question over here. Is it easier to climb the Great Pyramids up the middle or at the edge of the pyramid? So the first thing I have to do is I have to go and get my developer activated. And you can see some videos about how to do that. But here's my button. So if I click on that. Now the first thing I'll need to do here is in fact to right click on that. Alright, and that gives me my properties. So this here, I'm in actually the page 8 of my particular PowerPoint. So this is the command. I have to type this without having any spaces in here. So this is command move to slide 9. Okay, so it will allow me to move to slide 9. In here I can put down what the caption is. Okay, so the question here is which is easiest. Right, will be probably the okay question for that. Now if I want to change the background color of my thing, my little button there, I can change that to be whatever I like. I can make it a red button if I want to. Alright, so you can see that it actually doesn't fit in the screen there, so I need to change the width of that. So I might make that 200, see if that changes it. And then it's probably a bit too much, but it's okay. Now I can change the height of that, maybe make that 60. Alright, and that should then hopefully work that out. Right, so I can move that button once I've done that. So if I can move that button wherever I like on the screen. So that's my input button for the kids to answer their question. Now, the key thing is now I need to actually program what I need to do in here. So if I go to view my code, it's got a private subroutine, which is move slide to slide 9, but I've got nothing in there. Now, in terms of the instructions of what I've done, I'll just close that. What I've been doing is just simply going to my previous button, right, and clicking on the button down here, and that's got a subroutine as well. So I'll view my code, and I can copy that code, and then I can put that into my next slide. Okay, so I'll just close that, come back to my new slide, and I'll show you how this works as I do it. So view code, and then I can just paste it in. So I'm not actually starting from scratch, and I'll just go through what you need to put in here. Hopefully you can see that okay. So here it's got answer equals input box. Now this is where you put in your question when the students click on that box. So my question is, which part of the pyramid is easiest? Right, so they have to actually, can't spell. Right, and then basically this will be the prompt thing at the box. So I might just say the pyramid climb. Okay, so that's what's going to appear there. Now the kids need to put in their answer. So right, so they need to put in their answer. So they'll either need to put in the edge or the middle. So if they're going to go up the pyramid, the easiest part is to climb on the edge, right? Because that's obviously going to have the biggest angle. So therefore, right. So that's the edge of. So the kids will need to type that in there. So I need to probably in here just change that. So, right, and then I'll need to put in how I want them to write the answer in. So it'll either be edge or middle. Okay, now it's case sensitive, so the kids when they do this will need to type in exactly what that is. So then the next part of this particular thing says if the answer is equal to edge, then display the following message. So what I'll do is I'll display a message which says well done. Okay, so well done. You have made the trip to the top. Easy, right? So it gives them a sort of in context of the question, and then it's got some information here, and I don't exactly understand what that does, but I'm just using a template which I got, and then I have put another bit in here which is some more feedback to the students. So I might go, wow, these pyramids are awesome. Alright, so I'm basically giving some more information about that just to make it more realistic. And then the last bit is to do the following. You're doing really well, move on. Alright. Okay, so you might say something like just change that word. Alright, so the kids get a bit of variety with the message that they get. So you might just say great work. Alright. With that. Now, the question is, if the students basically do that process, then what we want them to do is to move to slide 9. Okay, so that's slide 8. So remember I copied and pasted that in. Now, else what I need to do is there's a message box, bad luck chump, redo your calculations. I've used that before, so I might say not quite correct. Right, redo your calculations. Alright, we'll have it, in this particular case, they're having a guess. So there's only two choices. I might go have another guess. Right, so the thing with this one here, because there's only one or the other answer, and part of the thing the students have to do is show they're working out. So if I click on that, and I just close that. Now, see if this actually works. What I need to do is run my slideshow from there. Okay, so if I do it from the current, and I click on that thing over here, see it prompts me with information. So the pyramid climb, which part of the pyramid is the easiest, edge or the middle? So if I type in the middle, and OK, it says not quite correct, have another guess. Okay, try again. So now if I click on there and I type in edge, right, so edge, then well done, you've made the trip to the top easy. Wow, these pyramids are awesome. Okay, so it gives them basically some comments. Great work, move on. Alright, so I think this is a really interactive, nice way of actually working with kids. And again, like if you just follow those patterns, so that moves on to my next slide, which I haven't prepared yet. I hope this is something that you might consider doing with your kids. I think it's fantastic. Good luck with it.